Intrepid X-Files reporter Linda Moulton Howe shares some evidence that shows hobbits may have actually existed. Plus, the most glamorous sweater model in all of Iowa treats us to an unscrewed first, a bejeweled sweater fashion show. And finally, our girl gone wired is from the Republic of Czechoslovakia and used to be on the Czech national gymnastics team. Hey everyone, I'm Laura Swisher, and you're watching Unscrewed. And here he is, a man who was kicked off his high school gymnastics team for humping the pommel horse. It's Martin Sargent.
Thank you so much for being here on Unscrewed. Thanks. You know, it's amazing. It's amazing how hard it is to get stains out of leather.
It really is. But I don't think you should have been kicked off, because you know what? Humping pommel horses, sexy.
Especially alone at night in the gym, with the janitor kind of sweeping over there. Hey, the jambalay's on the boil and the tech's spiced up hot and flaming. Woo-wee! It's Unscrewed o'clock, and I'm Martin, the Sargent. Yeah. So, fact, I like my life. It's good. But despite my vast intellect, wealth, and numerous hobbies, even I get bored. And when I do, I like to take internet for a spin, see what new opportunities are out there, and change the direction of my life. Take last week. I went ahead and joined a Western European witch cult. Yeah, see, I found this site called blackmask.com that lets you join witch cults in a few simple clicks. And between learning how to make magic ointments that turn human skin to jelly, or discovering the identity of my animal familiar, the fruit bat, it was a hell of a party. Side note, being in a witch cult can really give you an edge in a job interview because nothing impresses potential employers more than a deep, unsettling interest in the black arts. That's especially true if you're trying to get a job at G4 TechTV. They're owned by Comcast. Now, another great way to get your head straight is to head to Expedia.com and book yourself a vacation. When Martin Sargent feels stressed, I always head for the Ozarks. Ah, the lovely, restful Ozarks. Whether swapping yarns with sharecropping drunks, lounging in the pool of a luxury resort, or perhaps enjoying an evening of gunplay in the parking lot of my favorite tavern, the Ozarks are a magical and memorable travel destination. But sometimes the Sarge needs a whole new direction in life, something more than a new hobby or relaxing trip. That's when I hit this site, buy-online-prescription-drugs.net. See, I pay the money, and in 3 to 5 business days, I have myself the recipe for a new direction, all right. Thanks, Celebrex. Yeah, I've never felt so limber. Or more high, because I also ordered a whole bunch of Valium. So remember, anytime you think to yourself, oh, my life is boring, what's left for me to do? Head to internet, and you'll see pretty quick that life isn't boring at all. It's neato. Thanks, internet. Celebrate, take And, very nice. And now to prove my point that life isn't boring at all, let's watch some video of a young fella getting very badly hurt on his bicycle. You couldn't see that coming, huh? That just came out of the blue.
You totally thought that was going to end well.
I thought he was going to do like a little bunny hop, a nice endo. We'd all go, no, it didn't happen like that. Laura, why the hell are you wearing that outfit?
Well, because I'm so excited. I'm very excited. We've got the bejeweled lady on tonight.
We have one of the most amazing guests I think that we've ever had on the show. She's internet phenomenon. Leslie Hall is here. The gem sweater lady. It is just amazing.
This is a Leslie Hall original. I forget what it's called, but it's an original. Yes.
Anyway, tonight, let me tell you about tonight's show. Tonight's show went out last night to get some bread, a gallon of milk, and on the walk home, it met somebody, a long-legged blonde in a sweater named Mandy. And this show and Mandy, they had some sex. this show and Mandy. Hey, speaking of sweaters, like I said, we're going to have some hot-ass women modeling some of the shiniest sweaters you've ever seen, including Leslie Hall. And then we're going to listen to some emo rap. But before all that, tonight's first TV pal is a journalist who reports the news the mainstream press is afraid to touch. From EarthFiles.com and the author of Glimpses of Other Realities, here's Linda Moulton Howe. Hey, Linda!
Well, Martin, hi. It's
Linda, great to have you back on the program.
Thanks. It's great to be with you in this wonderful electronic age.
Isn't it amazing? You don't have to fly out here anymore. But, you know, so Linda, are you wearing your leather pants?
I don't have on leather pants tonight.
That's kind of a disappointment. Maybe we should go to commercial so you can change. No, we'll just go ahead with the interview. The news that the mainstream press, they wouldn't touch. You know, the crop circles, the alien stuff, the chupacabra.
Well, and I think that a lot of these subjects fall into some of the harder physical evidence, certainly harder physical evidence than some of the stuff that we see every night on the 6 o'clock news. And you've probably wondered, like a lot of people in the Unscrewed audience, are American presidents told about UFO phenomena and secrets when they become president? General Clark was our supreme commander of
Four-star
NATO.
General Clark.
That's exactly. And then he said, quote, General Clark, I heard a bit. In fact, I am going to be in Roswell, New Mexico tonight. And then Rudiak said, well, so were you briefed about UFOs? And General Clark said to him, there are things going on, but we will have to work out our own mathematics, unquote. And the implication, the implication is, Martin, whatever it is that's flying around in these disks and may be able to go faster than light, they're not handing it to us on a silver platter. We have to work for it. We have to come up with the mathematics. And as astrophysicists are beginning to explore our solar system, there are other scientists.
This is starting to sound like a math class right now. Come on, let's move on. Let's go on to the next story because we're running out of time here.
That's where I'm headed, because we've gone from astrophysics now to anthropologists and archaeologists. And it was just a couple of weeks ago, it was Australian scientists, and they have reported what they're calling the hobbit population down in an island called Flores.
You telling me that they found hobbits down in Indonesia?
That's what they're calling them because they're so small. They're no more than 3 feet tall, and this is maybe the most startling piece.
Couldn't they be gnomes, not hobbits?
Yeah, well, leprechauns. Could be a whole race of Gary Coleman people.
Well, they're
we just don't know. We just don't know. So that's what we're taking a look at what they look like right there.
Yeah, they're 3 feet tall. And they had a brain about the size of a chimpanzee, were considered to be very smart. And this is what's interesting. On that island, there were also a miniature version of an elephant. And some scientists wonder if there was some kind of strange genetic feedback on that island that was causing genes to produce small humans, small elephants, and they seem to be connected back to our ancestor of Homo erectus.
That would be like a cute gene, right?
A cute gene, that's right, a hobbit gene.
Hey, what you just the Smurf village has basically been found. That's what you're saying. Hey, Linda, always great to have you on the program. You bring us the news that the mainstream press is afraid to report. Thanks very much. Next time, wear your leather pants, please.
Right.
For more unreported news, go to Linda's site, earthfiles.com. Wow. All right, up next, the stately glittering majesty of gem sweaters. Gem sweaters, yeah. Stick around.
One look is all it takes. The Samsung LCD television with picture-enhancing DNIE technology. It's hard to take your eyes off it. Experience the power within. Samsung.
And I'm just cruising through with my buddies. We're just talking. All of a sudden, I see a new Celica GTS just flying by, weaving through traffic, and I just jumped in. It's impulse, you know, like cat and mouse. You see it, you just chase after it.
When you're on the road and someone comes up behind you, or someone smokes you, you know you're gonna go after it. That's the whole cat and mouse thing. It's just like nature. It's survival of the fittest. You're either the hunter or the hunted.
Rated E for everyone.
EA Games.
Challenge everything.
everyone. Take an ugly sweater, sew some diamondoids on it, and what do you get? The sparkling knit top sensation called the Gem Sweater. My next friend is the proud owner of over 400 of them and has become an internet sensation in the process through her site, gemsweater.com. Please welcome Leslie Hall.
Looking good. Have a seat.
Leslie Hall,
Wonderful.
great to have you here on the program. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Thank
you look absolutely divine.
Thank you.
Define Gem Sweater.
Gem sweaters. Well, it isn't easy. How do you define a lot of
Brilliance?
things? Thank you. Thank you. Collecting gem sweaters to me is a personal love and a personal gift I want to give back to the world.
And when did you decide to embark on this quest to bring this gift to the world?
Well,
wearing the Gem Sweaters.
Let me tell you a little story about how this all came together.
Over here. Look over here.
High school.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
I'm in high school and no one is asking me out. No one wants to go with me to the dances. I look into myself and I say, how can I get this done? I go to the Goodwill. I'm digging through sweaters. I'm digging for the right one, and a sparkling gem caught my eye.
And you have over 400 of them now, and I hear you actually name your gem sweaters, much like men do cars or their penises.
Well, what I'm trying to do is collect gem sweaters, put them all together in a collection where children, families, adults, and grown-ups can view them in a natural setting. And I think people are throwing them away, they're giving them away, they're being neglected and forgotten. And what I'm trying to do is bring them back.
Well, what's that sweater's name?
This is called Dewdrop Lane.
Dewdrop Lane. Do you have a favorite of the 400?
Well, actually, I brought my favorite.
Do we have it? Is it out here?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
This is called
Wow.
Blue Bunny Lane.
That's beautiful. So since you embarked on this gem sweater journey, has that affected your popularity at high school?
Well, actually, I graduated and...
Congratulations.
Brava.
And I was voted prom queen.
You're kidding me. And do you owe it all to the gem sweaters that you were crowned prom queen? Oh, looks like you sustained... Apparently you've sustained a little accident there. What happened? Were you fighting over a bin of sweaters at a Goodwill?
Well, due to unfortunate events, I was in a little minor accident and I was forced to wear the neck brace. However, the sympathy vote was a good vote. Mm-hmm. So I overcame.
You were voted prom queen. Does that mean that you had a date to the prom? Was there a prom king that you went along with?
Well, yes, there was a prom queen, but technically no, I did arrive alone.
That's... Wow, so is that your boyfriend there?
We've dated a few times.
And how's that working out for you? How does he feel about going out on the town with the gem sweater?
Well, I've gotten him to wear a few. He does like them.
And this is where? Ames, Iowa?
Ames, Iowa.
I have a question for you. These are magnificent, and I would love to create these myself. How long does one of these works of art take?
It's a real process to get something like this done. There are many countries that spend days on them, designing them, sewing them. I mean, if you just look at the patchwork, the design, look at the embroidery.
There's a lot of different colors.
What you have here is something really unique and special.
It is. It's like a wearable Fabergé egg. Like that. So you're a musician. Was it the sweaters that inspired? Was that the muse that spoke to you, that made you give out to the universe the fragile bird of song?
Yes, actually, yes. All my message boards, about 65% of the comments were based on me wearing the gold pants. Mm-hmm. And I said, how can I produce more popularity of the gold pants? And I said, why not start a hip-hop band?
Right.
Yeah. And it's been a very successful hip-hop band. In fact, BeatGreet.com discovered you on the internet, and they created an online musical video greeting of you. All right?
Yes, I am actually their only unsigned artist.
All right, let's take a look at it. This is called Gold Pants. Gold Pants.
Thank you, Mama, for making me gold pants. Once I can dance, make romance from the knee. I charge too much, so I might get greedy. If I look fresh and so delicious, don't expect me to do the dishes. To all the ladies out there with the man, you should be alarmed, I got a backup plan. Hey, thank you, mama, for making me go pants. Once I can dance and make romance.
Absolutely brilliant. Leslie and the Lies with the song Gold Pants.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I actually have a little something for you.
Really?
Not for you, but.
What do you got? What do you got there?
Me and Boone actually.
Is that your boyfriend?
Yeah. We actually did this.
Whoa! I'm wearing this out tonight to all the hottest Hollywood clubs. And that's going to help. That's going to help a lot. Hey, will you stick around? Will you perform a song for us?
I'd love to.
All right, stick around, everyone. Leslie and the Lies got the lines and the dope beats coming up next. Look at this thing.
It will summon you. It will challenge you. It will consume you. Mortal Kombat Deception. Online for PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Rated mature.
UGO says Spider-Man 2 is a phenomenal experience. IGN loves its dazzling sense of aerial freedom. And Stuff calls it a must-have. Spider-Man 2 the game. Rated T for Teen. Watch the exclusive Making of the Game feature on the Spider-Man 2 DVD. In stores November 30th.
Millions have experienced the legend. Now it is time for you to join the quest. Behold the future of online gaming. EverQuest 2, where adventure comes alive. Rated T for Teen.
You will disappear forever into another dimension.
You might wonder why Laura and I are wearing these shiny, sparkly sweaters.
Yeah, you might.
Well, you won't be after you witness the sheer eye-popping force that is Leslie Hall of GemSweater.com. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for a barrage of dazzle-tainment from the album Gold Pants, singing Ring-a-Ding-Ding. It's Leslie and the Lies!
Ladies, suit up, because the stage is about to explode. Ring-a-ding-dang. Who's got that thing? Yo grandma, yo grandpa, I wrote this one for you. Don't be no crazy cool, I let me come now. Huh! I was born on the streets of the left eye winging, singing from my mama's teeth. They all came around to see me dance, cause I knew I was the hot chick. I flow like a monkey and I sting like a bee, can't handle my own says. Can't you see me now? I am crazy. I flow like a monkey in a dance hall now. I swing and sway, they can't keep me down. I cannot be stopped, I'm like a tiger colt. Rip, 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 rip. I swim with the bitches in the deep blue sea. They come around now, they want to dance with me. Can't handle my beats, they're so fresh and so ripe. It's like an expiration date, I'm so tight. Call me on my beaver, call me on my cell. Call me anywhere, you're going straight to hell. You can't handle my bait is fat. Can't handle it, well you must be whack. Everyone says to me, stop chillin'. Everyone says to me, I'm top billing, but I can't flow. Cause rock and roll. I said what? I said what? I said flow diggy diggy dog, flow diggy diggy dog, rough, rough. Grandma and Grandpa, sending your children to me. about to start rapping. My flow is like a diggity dog to me. Flow diggy diggy what, flow diggy diggy what, flow dig dog. I'm gonna come home, make it sizzle, make it go, make you bow down on the microphone.
I think that we all witnessed something very important tonight. And I want to thank Leslie Hall and her performers, Christy Lynn Stevenson and Laura Duwall. Amazing stuff. If you want to hear more of Leslie and the Lies Fat Beats, visit beatstreets.com and you can send some of her sparkly energy to a friend online. Wow. Hey, gosh, in a bucket, can there be more fun and excitement still on the way? Yeah, everyone, and you don't want to miss it. But first, toss your head into this blender for your A here.
Brought to you by PlayStation 2.
Become one with the game. iToy Anti-Grav, where your whole body is the controller. Rated E for everyone.
Wow. Oh, somebody's got to do this. Oh, yeah.
Let's go, Matt. Not that far, Matt. You got this.
Oh. Wow, you really stuck that landing.
Shut it.
Go new places, experience new things. Forerunner, now that's moving you forward.
Tomorrow,
Merry Christmas!
enter a world filled with Christmas magic. Ooh. Christmas with the Cranks is the perfect way to kick off the Christmas season.
I'll get the hymn.
A 4-star holiday comedy.
The hymn is right!
Hilarious and heartwarming.
It's the greatest time of year.
Tim Allen has never been funnier.
Isn't that against the law?
It's the best gift you'll get this Christmas.
I'm coming home for Christmas!
Christmas with the Cranks.
But the real delicate ones on the sofa.
Rated PG. Opens everywhere tomorrow.
Well, after that scintillating performance, I think it's time to dip our fingers into lubricating bear grease and smear liberally upon the loins of Girls Gone Wired. Tonight's shadow dancer is Zdenka Podkapova. Zdenka likes spending time in nature, and so do I, when I'm not busy working on my secret project. Have you ever wished that you could set fire to things with your eyes? Well, you're going to like my secret project. Do you ever bleed a lot and go into rages? No? Well, sadly, those are unavoidable side effects of my secret project. And the Dutch? Gone. Because my secret project will eliminate those sick Dutch bastards. That's just some of what my secret project will accomplish. I'm very excited about it. You will be too. Trust me. Hey, to see more of Zdenka at our Girl Gone Wired gallery, go to g4techtv.com/unscrewed. What a fantastic show. Thanks to the sweater dresser. Thanks to my friends Little Howell, Leslie Hall, and the Lies, the Gem Sweater models, the Girl Gone Wired, Zdenka, and of course, the Swish. We'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Wear Gem Sweaters.